broadly speaking, we're talking about our non-concessional contribution cap, as well as our concessional contribution cap, as well as changes also to the transition to retirement rules. Firstly, with the non-concessional cap, as it stands, up until 30 June, clients can currently put in up to $540,000 as a non-concessional contribution, which is actually taking advantage of the bring forward provisions, which allow us to bring forward the next 2 years of non-concessional caps of $180,000 each year. Okay, so from the 1st of July, that will actually decrease from what is now $180,000 per annum, or $540,000 over 3 years. That will actually decrease to $100,000 per annum, or rolled up again to $300,000. So between now and the end of financial year, clients have the opportunity to get in up to $540,000. As of 1st of July in the new financial year, that will go down to $300,000. So it's quite significant. With concessional contribution caps, as they currently stand, anyone over the age of 49 years of age can actually, at the moment, contribute up to $35,000 per annum as a concessional contribution. And bearing in mind that includes your employer SGC or super guarantee contribution, in addition to any salary sacrifice that a client might be doing currently. So the current cap is $35,000. That is expected to actually decrease from next financial year to $25,000 across the board. So regardless of age, the maximum you'll be able to put into superannuation as a concessional will be $25,000. The types of contributions that are counted towards the concessional contribution cap are employer contributions, so super guarantee of the typical 9.5%, salary sacrifice, but also in respect to our UK clients, any growth in their level of pension from their date of arrival into Australia to the actual date of transfer, that portion of growth, or what we call applicable fund earnings, is also treated as a concessional contribution. However, technically it doesn't count towards the concessional contribution cap. With the current transition to retirement pension arrangements, essentially you have a super component and then you have a pension component. So as it currently stands, typically you would salary sacrifice some of your employment income into superannuation, and then you would actually draw down some income from your pension pot to supplement the income that you've lost via salary sacrifice. The benefit as it currently stands in doing that is that the pension element, or the pension pot, is actually tax-free as it currently stands. From the new financial year going forward, as part of the budgetary changes, this portion of the pension is now actually going to be subject to 15% tax. Okay, so it does lessen the positive or the advantage around doing what we call a TTR in this day and age. It really does come down to a few factors. In particular, it's your marginal rate of tax. So for instance, whatever funds go into superannuation are going to be concessionally taxed at a rate of 15%. And if you're over 60 and retired and drawing a pension, you're then in a nil tax environment, which is ideal for most of our clients. Compared to the situation whereby if you don't put funds into superannuation, you'll be essentially taxed as employment or earnings income, and that will be subject to your marginal rate of tax. So, and obviously if you're on the highest marginal rate of tax, you're up towards 47%. So for high income individuals, 47% compared with 15% concessionally taxed in superannuation. So for clients who have funds denominated in pounds sterling, at the moment it does actually represent quite an opportunity to get more pounds sterling into the superannuation environment. The reason I say that is the actual rate of currency for pounds sterling has depreciated somewhat, and that essentially means that £1 is now worth less than what it was 6 months ago, for instance. So that means clients can actually bring in more pounds, which would be the equivalent of $540,000, which is our non-concessional cap. For clients who are holding off doing a UK pension transfer due to the currency, we do actually have a solution now for clients whereby you can actually look to transfer your UK pension over in pounds sterling. And we do have the facility whereby we can actually invest those funds in a pounds sterling denominated investment portfolio. Okay, so therefore clients aren't forced into that position whereby they need to convert into Australian dollars in order to have their super invested. If you have any further questions, please give your advisor a call, or please give us a call and we can help you out.